Okay, so it says that it's recording. I'm really mad because I wanted to play a fucking song from the one band. To like open it up. I figured that's way more fun. I get way more into it. But whatever, I guess you'll just have to go check them out. So, okay, it's featuring Jesse, and I'm Jesse. And I'm sitting in my car. I just got finished doing my Broken String episode, and I'm going to upload my Nightlights episode right after it. So, my entire Nightlights experience was amazing. Okay, so Nightlights Music Festival is hosted at the Heron Grounds up in Sherman, New York. Huge grounds, okay? Like, there's so much fucking space, right? They load the trees with lights. They do light displays. There was fucking monkeys sitting at a picnic table. They were like sound activated. And then like they like did a whole bunch of weird shit when you made noise. And let's see. There were murals. There was this lit up mushroom, this lit up ball hanging from the trees. It looked like a big giant tumbleweed, just like with lights in it. It was beautiful. They have 3 stages. They have the main stage. They have the cafe stage, and then they have the drum circle stage, which, let's be honest, I accidentally set my tent up about 30 yards from the drum circle stage. Best decision I ever made. I didn't realize that the stage was like right over to my right when I was setting up my tent, but it was, and the drum circle stage, by far my favorite experience the whole time. The whole vibe of being in that drum circle, excellent. The whole weekend. It was $170 for the weekend. You can bring your own booze. They had beer tents, though. I left my ID in the car and was too lazy to go get it, so I didn't get to buy a beer, but whatever. I, like, respect their rules and shit. Yeah, I volunteered for my ticket, so I didn't really have to pay. What I did for volunteer work was I stood at the front gate, and when you bought parking, I put a sticker on your window. That's what I did for 4 hours, all 3 days. And then I went about my own thing. So, let's see, where should I start? At the beginning, probably? Yeah. So, I left on a Thursday after work. I worked from 6 in the morning to 2. Came home, loaded up my cooler, my tent, my blankets, my clothes. Here's my mistake. I was like, it's a music festival. I'm a podcaster. I'm going to go with minimal amount of camping gear and tech gear. Okay? I was like, I don't need an extra camera battery. I'm not going to be fucking around on my camera that much. I was like, I don't need, a phone charger. I'm not going to be fucking around on my phone that much. Wrong! So wrong! I didn't take blankets. I mean, I took 2 blankets, but I just took my 2, drug rug blankets. That's it. And then my pillow. Such a bad idea, guys. Let's see. I took 3 outfits. I took my cow pajamas because Friday night was their costume party, and then Saturday was their rainbow party, and literally it was amazing. Everything was lit up. Everything was wonderful. The show, oh my God, it was great. It literally, it was so amazing. So anyways, yeah, I went there, set up my tent. I was nervous because, again, I did this solo. I wore my Featuring Jessie t-shirt. It was a crop top. My sister-in-law made it. She made our One Solid Project one, and she made me a Featuring Jessie one. So I wore the crop top all day. I was looking cute. I was feeling myself. Set up my tent, set up my camp, and then headed to my volunteer thing. Everybody that I encountered from the time I stepped on that ground to the time that I left was amazing. They were so welcoming. They were so sweet. It was great. The one girl that I met, her name's Vicky. hold on. Her husband is one of, not the only one, but one of the creators of Nightlights Festival. She told me that he took a break this year, because he was overwhelmed because he started this new job that's like really demanding and everything. But, she was telling me that like he is one of the founders of it, and I thought that was really great that the wife of one of the founders of the festival was still volunteering. And like not just like volunteering, I think she was working it because she was there like hours before I got there and hours after I left. I swear the woman like lived up in that fucking little tent area. But her name is Vicky and she's super nice. While I was there, I also met a girl named Penny and a girl named, I don't remember it, but I think it was like Mel or Mal or something like that. Either way, they were all super nice. I met another girl who I can't remember. She writes for a blog though, for women, like awesome women of Buffalo. These are things that I should have written down and I didn't think to. Like I was just so caught up in the moment of Nightlights. I kept my book on me, but I didn't think to write. I was so enthralled with all of these people's stories. Like, I'm standing there. I'm shy, so I'm not going to just approach people and be like, hey, I'm a podcaster. But I'm like listening to these women talk and I'm like, holy shit, like, I'm one of you. Like, I'm a podcaster. I started my own thing. And that's what they did. Like, one blogs and one, her woodworking. She has a woodworking company. Hold on. She gave me her business card. This is Vicky. She's super nice. It's called Naughty Moose Studio. And it's like naughty, like Knotty, which I think is adorable because, you know, the play on words, the double meaning. Wink, wink. Anyways, Naughty Moose Studio. Let's look it up because, okay, we're like, oh, okay, very cute. Oh. So yeah, they just moved and they have like this garage and stuff and they're setting it all up and, oh my gosh. I'm looking at all this stuff and it's very cool. Very, very cool. She's so nice, like so welcoming. Honestly, like it was great. She made my weekend, like, you know, she seen my featuring Jessie shirt and she asked me, she was like, what's featuring Jessie? And I was like, oh, and like, I'll talk to you if you talk to me. If you like ask me what featuring Jessie is, I'll tell you, you know, if you ask me what One Solid Project is, I'll tell you. By the way, that's me and my sister-in-law Kazzie's photography company. And a little bit of a shameless plug here. We want to become everybody's one-stop shop entertainment company for photography, DJing, and eventually catering services. So go like our page on Facebook and hit us up. We do all kinds of photos and not those fucking bland ass family photos. But we have really good, cute ideas and we will see it through I'm sorry, people are always like, when they post in online garage sales, they're like, looking for photos done cheap. Well, do you want cheap or do you want decent photos? Like, so don't be flaky, but hit us up. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at all this woodworking stuff. It's amazing. So yeah, it's called Naughty Moose Studio. Go look it up. There was also, I have a couple of these business cards. Actually, I think I left the other ones at home, but there's another one. It's called Mad Ink, Tattoos and Piercing. But this guy was doing a mural. Here's the thing. You can even see it if you go to like the Nightlights page. Go like Nightlights Music Festival's page and you will see so much of what went on there. But anyways, this guy, Mad Ink, what's his name? It has his name. I thought. No, it doesn't. Well, what the heckin'? So anyways, they handed me this, and the one guy was doing a mural. And at first, Amherst, Buffalo, New York. Yep. Okay, there it is. So let's check it out. The work on this card is amazing. There's like an Alice one. There's cats. I do believe that's a devil tattoo. And then there's piercings. Oh, he has a vertical labrae like me. Cool. Oh, I did like it. Cool. Okay. So anyways, he was doing a mural, and it was like neon paints and shit, and it was so good. I think I posted it on my Facebook page. But eventually, by Saturday night, he had this guy standing up against the mural, and he was painting on him and mixing him with the mural. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It really was. It was so good. There was this stand called the Possum Wagon, I think is what it's called. It was, how do you, way, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna go look at Nightlights Music Festival, and so, oh, there's my dorky clicky thing that I keep doing. Oh my gosh. There's this group that I'm in. It says I'm going to Nightlights 2019. This Zachary Todd Tinhagen, I don't know. He posted a picture that he took. Oh my gosh. It's got the tents and everything, and then it's got the night sky at Nightlights lit up. Definitely check him out. At Z Toad. So I don't know what he's on, but that's absolutely wonderful. It says Our Milky Way over Nightlights Music Festival. It's beautiful. Okay. Hold on. There was this guy, Von Utter. That's how I'm going to say his name. He did like these huge ass bubbles there, which was cool. There was tons of people hula hooping. The costume party, I was having a ball. Like, that was around the time that I stayed in my tent. I stayed in my tent for like 6 hours. Like, I got off my volunteering shift, and then I was there in my tent forever. I was way too fucked up. But like I said, I was literally 30 yards from the drum circle stage, so I was hearing everything, you know? I wasn't missing shit. I was just laying in my tent, fucking vibing, listening to tunes. It was good. It really was. I made a sappy post, while in my tent about how the only thing that would have made it better was if I were to have, like, somebody like that, like a significant other. But it would, though. I started my own podcast, started my own photography and entertainment thing. You know, I went to school, I have my kids, I have most of my goals, like, chalked up out of the way, and they're either just starting or well on their way. So, like, I have a cat, you know, I'm getting on that fucking bus in March, and I'm taking off. So, I mean, it would just be cool to have somebody there with me to do it. So, I mean, okay. Hold on. What is it? Oh, there's a picture. Okay, so the guy that was part of the mural, his name is Thomas Kimbrough. And it shows him with all of his paint, like, on his back and everything. I love it so much. It looks so good. Where did... Oh, I missed Girl Talk. It's one of the bands that was there. Missed them. Oh. I did get to see Witty Tarbox, though, and if you guys remember my previous episode, the first time that I played music on one of my episodes, oh my god, Witty Tarbox, they're good, like in recording and in video, but they are so much better in real life. I geeked so hard. Seth, on that saxophone, oh, I'm geeking again. He was so good. So good. Okay, it's called the Possum Shack. And listen, the food is weird, but like, picture yourself fucked up and how much you don't care how fucked up the food is and how weird it is. Like, you want food, right? So this lady, for $5, handed me 5 meatballs on a stick, and I fucking ate that shit, and it was good. But there was, like, spaghetti on flatbread. I'm trying to think of other stuff. I went there, like, 3 times to buy Starburst because their candy was only $1. I was like, my mouth, I need flavor. So, yeah, it was a good time. I remember dropping a Starburst in my fucking vodka. I was like, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, there was a lot of good vendors. There was people, like, doing light shows, hula hooping. It was good. Oh, let me think. Oh, Tortoise Forest. They were good. I liked them. I didn't get to hear a lot of them though, because I caught like the tail end of them. Because I think that's the one I caught the tail end of. Because I was volunteering. I missed some because I was volunteering. I missed some because I was fucked up in my tent. And then, okay, so I set up my tent. I went and did my volunteer work. I took my camera. Oh my gosh. I took my camera and left my camera battery in my tent. Keep in mind, I have to walk like, it probably isn't far when there's no tents and stuff going on. But from where I was camping up to the tent where I had to volunteer, it was like probably like a half a mile that I had to walk. Okay? So I wasn't walking back just to get my camera. Okay? But, these are all so good. Why do I? Okay. I'm just going to have to go back to Facebook to look this up. So, my stupid ass left. Hold on. I left my battery in the tent, took my camera, so I didn't get any shots until after. And I do believe that it was Friday night is when, oh my God, People's Blues of Richmond. That's the song. That's the band I wanted to like post or be playing when I started this episode, because they were so fucking good. You don't understand. Okay, so wait. Thursday. Yeah, by the time I got out, I heard Goose. They were good. I liked them. I'm trying to think. I did take pictures of them. Only a few shots, though. Hold on. Maybe I wrote it in my book. Goose. Give me just a second. Oh, yeah. Okay. Like, I took notes in this little book that I made. So Goose, they all had mustaches on. And, like, people were coming, when I was still volunteering, okay, people were coming up with mustaches on, and I was like, what are you doing? I mean, it's Nightlights, so, like, they can do whatever they want, but I was like, what is the point of this? You have a Hitler mustache on. And then I realized, like, no, not everybody had Hitler mustaches on. That's not what I'm saying. Just the one girl, like, her mustache was, like, lopsided, and she looked like Hitler. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, when I get down there to see Goose, like, it's right at the tail end of them, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look around. It took me a second to realize that all the guys in the band had just mustaches. Drummer was excellent, by the way. So good. But they all had mustaches. And then I slowly started, like, looking out in the crowd to realize that everybody in the fucking crowd had mustaches on, too. It's like one of those things where, like, the longer you look, the weirder it gets. That's what it was. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm the only one without a mustache. It was good. I'm sorry that I'm yelling. Oh. I literally... Okay, anyways. So, yeah. It was good. I'm sorry I'm yelling. I'm in my car. I'm getting too hyped. Nightlights was, like, the fucking best, though. I did not have enough shit to... I was too sober most of the time. But, next year I'll remember to bring more blankets, more drugs, and more booze. And more tech equipment. It was so cold Friday night. I was freezing. Eventually, around like 3 a.m, I went to my car, which it was a fucking trek to my car. Like, I was in the woods, and it was probably like, also a half a mile to my car. Like, in 2 different directions from, like, the volunteer thing. It was a pretty big, long walk. It was pretty long. At 4 a.m, when you're freezing cold, it was extra long. But yeah, so I went and I slept in my car. And then Friday morning, I ran home. Because I ran out of food Thursday night. Ran out of booze. Needed blankets. Needed a second battery for my camera. So I ran home. Got all of that. Went back. Made it back just in time for my second volunteering bit. Oh, okay. Thursday night. People's Blues of Richmond. Let's talk about it. These guys, from the time they started to the time they ended, were fucking amazing. The guitarist, lead singer, he's wild and it's adorable. Like, he's enthusiastic. Like, his playing was great. By the end of the fucking set, these guys were the bassist was playing his bass off the mic stand, and the guitarist was playing his guitar with his teeth. And, like, at one point, I think the drummer, he, like, was playing drums and, like, lit a cigarette without missing a beat. And it was fucking amazing. I did get pictures of them. Took a little too many pictures of the bassist because I swear to God, like, maybe people just fall in love at every festival. I don't know. But he was so cool. Like, I was, like, just fascinated by him. I was like, oh my God, look at that guy. He's so cool. I mean, sorry guys. I'm a girl. I'm a woman. I like, I'm like looking for love out here. So I like seen him and I was like, oh my God, you're perfect. But anyways, so like, even though the bassist was like, totally captivating, the guitarist was like, he was wild. Like, he was up on the amps, he was, I don't know, and the drummer is fucking sick. Super skilled, super talented. I was impressed the whole time. Like, I was a lot fucked up. So, like, I swear to God, like, every time he hit that kick drum, I was like, it like exploded like in my chest. I could feel it. I don't know how to explain it. It was just good. Their whole set was amazing. The vocalist's voice was good, like really good. They have that bluesy sound, that like bluesy southern rock. I mean, it's People's Blues of Richmond, so that makes sense. But it was good. It was so good. And I was listening to them on their Spotify right before I started this episode. And it was good too. Like, sometimes the band's recordings do not give them enough credit. Like, it's like it lets them down big time. Or it lets their listeners down because it doesn't give them enough credit. It's like, oh, this band, like, they're all right. But then you hear them live and you're like, no, they're fucking awesome. But even their Spotify recordings were excellent. So, let's see. Oh, I missed the Vibe Supply and Woody Tar Box the first day on Friday. Because they started playing right as I had to get my volunteer shift. So I also, let me see. So Thursday night there was Ponder, Cypher, Goose, People's Blues of Richmond, the Mike Dillon Band. Oh, they were good. The guy on the keyboard, he was like really good. Like, I'm always impressed by pianists. Like, I mean, that's because I play piano, but like, I'm always just, I don't know. I'm always like watching them to see like just how they exist. I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But he was really good. The drummer was really good. So was the guy playing what's that thing called? The xylophone? It was like this big one. He was like hitting the fucking drumsticks off it. He was good. Like, their enthusiasm was really high. He reminds me though of, God, what's his name? It's because I'm trying to do an episode that I can't remember his name. How he looked, like maybe it was just the lighting or his enthusiasm for what he was playing or whatever. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh yeah, now I can't even remember a band. It's one of my fucking favorite bands. Jesus Christ! Okay. I'm like, Dexter Holland. Thank you. From The Offspring. I'm like, what the fuck? That's one of my favorite bands. How can I forget? So anyways, yeah, his enthusiasm while playing and like his look kind of, like I was like, wow, you look like Dexter, dude. Like, very cool. Was that on purpose? Yeah, and then their keyboardist was really cool. I have nothing bad to say about any of these bands, if I'm being honest. Like, the ones that I heard, they were just so good. Okay, so then Friday, I missed PA Line. What's this one? MED. I missed the Vibe Supply. I missed Woody Tar Box. Kitchen Dwellers. Oh, no. I heard them. I heard the Kitchen Dwellers. I heard Ghost Note. No. I heard Kitchen Dwellers and Cold Lazarus. And then I heard Big Something and Space Junk. They were all really good. Right? Those are the ones that I heard. Pretty sure. And then I missed Sunsquashy? Aqueous, Roots Collider. I missed Dirtwire because I was over, I can't remember what else I was doing. And then I caught Pushing the Little Daisies. They were good. On Thursday I also heard, no. Hold on. I already told you about them. No, I didn't. Yeah, the Mike Dillon Band. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I was telling you about. That he looked like Dexter. Saturday, I did a lot of just walking around and chilling. I watched Chick Chick Chick. I watched Midnight North. The Drum Circle, I watched Consider the Source and Fundamental Flow. Or wait, yeah, that wasn't the Drum Circle though, that was the cafe stage. And then at Drum Circle, I caught Fundamental Flow, Witty Tarbox, and Handsome Jack. And because I was so determined to see Witty Tarbox, I missed Girl Talk. And let me tell you though, like, that was such a fucking show. I caught the very end of it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh, Sentinel 6. Sentinel 6. Ugh. I'm sure they were just having a rough day. Let's see. Oh, of Clocks and Clouds. Oh, what day did I see them? They were on the main stage Saturday. So good. They were really good. The pipes on the lead singer, this is my notes. The pipes on the lead singer, whoa. Guitar was on point. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't read my notes when I'm fucked up, but it was so good. It was good. Some guy gave me a fucking Grateful Dead sticker here, so I'm pumped about that. Oh, I'm supposed to check out Dirtwire. Okay, I missed Dirtwire, but I was told to check them out because everybody was raving about them. And they're like a bluegrassy, southern rock, blues kind of band. So they're like that country sound that you like because it's got low key hints of like punk in it. Let's check them out before I start. This is just what people have told me. I was like, bluegrass and southern rock and blues? Yeah, hit me up. I fucking love that type of music. Oh, I can't play the music. So, that's lame. Fuck that. This sucks. Ooh, they have a show, though. Where's it at? Oh, Electric River Tour Festival. Oh. They were in Philly. Oh, they're gonna be in Philly. Cool. Maybe I'll go to them. Ooh, Halloween at the Commodore Ballroom. Cool. That sounds cool. Let's check out their events. Is that near me? They're on tour, so you know that they're a good fucking band. I mean, some bands go on tour and they're not that good and they just have stupid people liking them, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Everybody was raving about these guys. Oh my gosh, and there was this other Built to Last Crafts. Oh, they have an Instagram, so I'll go to Insta really quick. I was walking around taking pictures of tents. Here's the thing. So I'm leaving, me and my two daughters are leaving for bus life in March. I'm buying a bus. We're loading that shit up. We're taking off. Right? And how cute is that? Okay. And we are going to festivals, and we are going to... Hold on. There we are. Built to Last Crafts. Yes. Okay, these follow. Yeah, they're just... it's just woodworking and other crafts, but they use resin and stuff, so they're really pretty. And I was just walking around at the tents and like enjoying the vendors and trying some food, and they're just really good. And you should check them out on Instagram. I forgot that she told me they didn't have a Facebook page. There's a lot of Deadhead stuff in there, though. Go figure. So yeah. I don't know. Nightlights was amazing all around. Like I said, next year I'll be more prepared. This is going to be an annual thing for me every year. What the fuck? Sorry, guys, I'm looking through my Instagram and, like, judging people. Not really judging them. I just got confused, that's all. Sorry, I'm yawning. So, yeah, next year I'll bring less clothes, less wardrobe changes, but more blankets, more booze, more shit to get fucked up on. I met a lot of people. I joined like a couple groups afterwards, and I've friended some of them, and it was great. Okay. So, and I met this guy. His name is Kevin. He's super nice. So, like, I was doing the solo thing and not really socializing, not putting in any work to socialize. So I met him, and he was like, no, you're doing Nightlights all wrong. Keep in mind, this guy was sweet from, like, the first time that we, like, encountered each other. It was great. So, I met him, and he was like, you're doing Nightlights all wrong. And then he was like, come here. He gave me a beer, and he was like, I'm going to show you around and introduce you to some people. He's like, you should be mingling and having a good time and chatting and talking and blah, blah, blah. And then he did. He took me around and he introduced me to people, and we went to, like, this one guy's camp, and we were just sitting there, and everybody was just enjoying the fire. And then we, like, when we watched more sets together, and we had to run out to my car and get more beer, and it was just, he was super, super nice to me. But anyways, one of the people he introduced me to was dressed like Captain Hook, but you know what he looked like? I call him the Page Master. I sent him a friend request on Facebook, and he accepted. But he looked like the book from Page Master. Like the pirate book. That's what he looked like. And I couldn't get out of my head. I was fucked up, so I was like, you're the Page Master, which he's not the Page Master. He's the book from the Page Master. But that's not the point. So now that's just who he is. Okay? How long is this episode right now? 37:21. So yeah, Nightlights, I don't know. It was really great. I'm going to share some people's work. I have pictures on my camera that I still need to get edited and put onto my Facebook page. I'm also going to be putting it on the One Solid Project page because I feel like I got some really good shots. Yeah, I sent the bandmates for people's Blues of Richmond. I sent them all friend requests. I don't know if they're going to accept it, but it doesn't matter. I did it because they rock. So, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to get off here. This is my second episode today. Check out the first one too. Listen to all the bands. They were so great. Next year, I wonder who they're going to have next year. But I have to find a way to see Girl Talk some way because that show was fucking amazing. It was. I caught the tail end of it, and it was so good. Oh, and one of my two best friends was up there. I seen her like twice, and then I lost her, and I was like, Jay! Where did you go? Well, she was off fucked up having a good time, so whatever. We were both just having a good time separately. It was good. She was like with her mom and hanging out and all that, so she got to see Girl Talk. I'm jealous, but okay, so this is featuring Jessie, and I am Jessie, and I'm gonna go. I have an Insta too now. It's just featuring Jessie. I don't know what I'm gonna post on there. I don't know why I did a separate Instagram from my regular Trash Mouth Instagram. But we also have a One Solid Project Insta, but Cassie pretty much runs that, not me. We have business cards too now because we're all fancy. And I have to redo my banner. I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys that. I said that on my other episode, but I made a featuring Jessie banner, and when I took it to Nightlights and hung it up between the trees, the writing was so small you couldn't see it, so nobody stopped to talk to me. It was a good time. I really did have a good time though, so. All right. Have a good day. Stay awesome. All that jazz. Like me on Facebook. Interact with my shit on Facebook though. Like, fuck. If I send you a friend request and you're a musician, I'm gonna mingle with you. Like, I'm gonna comment on your posts. I'm gonna heart react your shit. I'm gonna check out your band. I'm gonna creep your relationship because it makes me happy to see people happy. Like, I'm just gonna be like, oh, you're a musician and your wife's cute. Oh, you guys are so cute. Like, I'm sorry. That's just who I am. Super happy for everybody. Not trying to be weird. I mean, I am weird, but it's not on purpose. Okay, bye.